Grand Rising Essence Joy, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Be Pretty, welcome in, welcome in. Top of the morning to you. What y'all ladies working on today? Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Hey, Hope. Grand Rising, how y'all doing? Hey, Chef T. Thank you for coming. Hey, Miss Sally. How's your Thursday? Thursday is moving along. It is not waiting for nobody. But yes, my Thursday is good. Went out and picked up some more stuff to design, so I'm here. Hey, Elisa. I'm stuck, so I'm definitely need some LLC this morning. Where your handy dandy LLC notebook at? Be pretty. Because that is surely what I referenced this morning. Have a seat. I was thinking the same thing. I have stuff over here that I was working on, and I was like, I don't want to work on that right now. So I went out to the workshop, and well, actually, I scrolled through my phone to see what I had in there. Because I take screenshots and that kind of thing. So I was like, well, here, let me see what's actually in here. So there's nothing on the bottom here. So I saw my screenshots. I was like, all right, cool. I know what I can do. Then I went out to the workshop and I had all of these things set up out there on my table that I was finna put up. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put you up all right. I'm gonna put you in a bag and take it to storage. So that's what I am doing. Let's see who else we have. Hey, Miss Nene. Hope all is well with everybody. Thank you. The Smurf mug is so cute. Yeah, they are. I thought so too. I got these from Walmart. Happy birthday, Miss Nene. Thank you, Lisa. Essence says, love those cups. Hope says, I'm about to get items together for an event at our community food truck event. Oh, nice. Look forward to hearing all about it, seeing all your stuff. Hey, Angela, welcome in, welcome in. Right, much success, Hope. Hey, Miss Kimberly, how are you, Grand Rising? Hey, Miss Margaret. Hey, hey. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Welcome in. You're welcome, Miss Nene. I've been out of the loop, so when I see it, I was like, "Ooh, let me go on and say it." I ain't gonna make no promises. I'm gonna be able to get back and make no comments and all that stuff. So I was like, yes, 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 yes. So what are y'all doing? What are y'all working on? I hear Hope is going, getting some stuff together for a community event. Miss Nene is having fun for her birthday. Miss Nene, you got any birthday plans? Hey, Miss V Creations. She says, S. Marie. Miss V, do you follow me other places? Because there is one platform where I am, uh, everybody that sees me sings my name when they come in. It started with one very prominent broadcaster seeing me in their live, and they started yelling my name. S. Marie is in the chat. S. Marie. So now, when I get on platforms and they do it like that, I'll be like, hold on. Do I know you for real? Again? From somewhere else? But I appreciate you. Let's see what we got. Hey, Renee. Grand Rising. Says, good morning, friend. Hey, on. Hey, Miss Rosie. Hey, Tasha. Finna go to breakfast. Ooh, that sounds fun. Good deal, good deal. Get it started. I'm working. Angela says I'm working, but when I get off, I have to finish prepping for a vendor event I have this weekend. Oh, sending you much success for that. Miss Margaret says, I'm working on staging some of my orders. I got 5 more orders yesterday, and I'm trying to do them as I go so I don't get bogged down later. Good. Yeah, that's a good thing, Miss Margaret. Hope says, thank y'all. I'm not taking much time there. I'm not taking much up there. I'm going to take a chance. It beats sitting at home looking at my products. The last time I did decent considering the crowd. All right. I know that's right. Yep. Take the opportunities. I had to pass on an opportunity today. I was talking about going to a business and dropping off a gift for somebody who just started there. Well, today they had an impromptu celebration for their employees. The employees didn't know about it. So, and management was super hush hush about it. So they had a gathering today. So once they started passing the word out that there would be lunch and all of the things, and everybody got there and saw all the tables and tents set up and stuff, it all quickly spread throughout the office. So um, they were like, you could come up and show your stuff or whatever like that. But it's a great opportunity, and I would have loved to have done it. And I can't say that I'm not prepared for it, but the logistics of getting there when they thought would be the best time for me wasn't going to happen. So I was like, yeah, let me just keep my head down. So I'm going to have to come up with another way to go over there and share some things that I have with them. But it's sometimes it's just, it's just the things. I've been under the weather and all that kind of stuff. So for me to unload my vehicle, because I do have a load of gifts in my car, so I would have to unload those, go pick up some from storage, go back out, all the things. So, and then be there by the time they wanted me there. It wasn't going to happen. So I talked with some people and made some other arrangements. So we'll see what other, how else I can get that worked out. I'm gonna leave these other tags. Well, let me take those off too, because they got a barcode inside a scanning device. But yes, Miss Margaret, definitely stay ahead of your orders. Congrats, Miss Margaret, right? I'm trying to touch all the bases, work through all of my core items. Well, not really core items. Like Hope says, work through my departments. So I've got some kid items. I've got some women items. I got toys, things of that nature. So I'm just trying to make sure I have something, in all of the spots, in all of the categories. I'm ready to move off of kids. I mean, off of whatever this is, small, inexpensive. But after looking at how many regular size gifts I have in storage, I think I'm gonna keep working this. Let's see, am I missing anything? So these cups that I just took the tags off are some color dot, maybe green dot. I'm not exactly sure. But they came from Dollar General. They were $3. So I'm thinking I will put some of my Yardley stuff in here. I'm trying to move through this Yardley's. Hey, Belle, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss Rosie, how are you? And I'm just kind of testing the waters here because I don't know what I'm going to do. Here, let's start covering some tags first. There's nothing on you guys. Nothing on you. Alright. Let's cover you two up before I put you in concepts. How are you ladies doing today? Miss Rosie and who else came in here? Belle. Hope you're having a great day. Are you ladies working on anything specific today? You just fall out, don't you? It's pretty heavy. Hello, gift designers, says Miss Dorothy Anderson. Hey, Miss Dorothy, how are you? I love those cups. I'm great. How about you? I am good. I am good. I'm still resting up and recovering, but the show must go on. So we're going to keep at it and make a couple more little gifts here. I kind of want this to do something else. But let me stop being extra and add this stuff together and go about my business. Using some of my Halloween roses. I love those cups. Oh yeah, I saw that. Miss Dorothy says 2-piece sets with cocoa and the berry and cutting board concepts. Yes, yes, yes. I am gonna loop back around to cutting boards also. I found a stack of them in my workshop. Brown Dot. They were round cutting boards and they have the leather handles on the side. So I found those, so I need to get them into some concepts. And I still haven't found the Tabitha Brown seasoning. I wanted those to add to some of my recipe stands. So it'll be the stand, the Tabitha Brown cookbook or book or whatever it was. And I was thinking the seasonings. But like I said, I still haven't found them. So I don't know if I want to go ahead and put them together now or if I'm going to just wait until, hopefully I look up on some seasonings. So I am trying to get that done. And the round ones, I think I'm going to just put something, I don't know what I'm going to put on those. Because I already have some that have like one cooking utensil, a book, and then a set of towels. And then I have some more that are recipe stands with like recipe card sets with them. So I'm trying to think of how else I'm going to run some boards, cutting boards, other than the two ways that I've done them. So I'm kind of working on those. Miss Bell says she's working on holiday snack baskets today. I would love to work on holiday snack baskets. I'm so scared of snacks, y'all. I am so scared to work with those snacks. Miss Dorothy says, yes, I'm using those cutting boards, also doing the s'mores on them. Oh, and Christmas sets. Yep, that is a good idea. That is definitely a good idea. I have to figure out what I want to do with my s'more stuff. I already said I know I'm going to do like multiple tiers. So some are going to be pretty inexpensive and relatively easy. And then some are going to, they're going to stagger in size and price points. So did someone say snacks? Of course. Hey, Queen. Welcome in. I hope it's hilarious. Miss Queen says, I did my thumbs up. Thank you, Queen in Indiana. I appreciate it. Let me double tap my own screen. We got 33 in and 24 thumbs up. So if you guys have not, could you please go ahead and give the live a thumbs up? I would greatly appreciate it. I don't want to have to put any backers on here. And am I the only person that wants all of their handles going the same way? Or is that just me being like OCD or something? If it is, y'all tell me now. Because I be wondering about stuff like that. So. This is eucalyptus and mint. Chef T says, I do too. Okay, thank you, Chef T. Hey, Gifts by Gina. Welcome in. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. I think that's why I was trying to make those go sideways so I'd have some space to put my rose. I think. And I don't want to put a backer on here. Let's see. Nope, I want mine going the same way also. Same way also. Thank you, Hope. Angela says, I like having my handles the same way too. Okay, okay. All right. I thought it was just me. I was like, girl, you are obsessing over something that is not that big of a deal, but I'd be like, I'd be wanting my stuff to look a certain kind of way. It'd be messing with my OCD when I get to lining my stuff up on my table and my stuff is all, cattywampus, all scattered around. I'd be like, we ain't doing this here. Hey, Sedona. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, the gift girly. Hope all is well. Hey, Miss Brenda Alexander. Welcome in. So, yeah, here. Let me just tape and move as I go in. Halisa says, and it's just so much easier to LLC your own gifts versus trying to figure out how you're going to make them stand up in a different way. Understatement of the day, Halisa. Understatement of the day. Understatement of the day. Because I surely pulled out some of my concepts from last year. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I did with that. And the previous year. It's like, okay, got it. Now I remember what I was doing with these and why I have them. So, yes, it is definitely easier to do that. Especially if you had good feedback from your customers as far as, how they like the gift and, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, definitely. I know I take a lot of pictures, but that is one of the reasons I take a lot of pictures because I refer back to them. The customers, I want different angles. I can put different types of stuff on when they request things. Like I'll have people message me and say, well, what do you have? Do you have something in, that features these items? If I know I have them, go through my pictures, I can tell exactly which ones may meet their criteria. So I'm able to shoot them, multiple pictures. So I do take a lot of pictures, and that's a problem because I got to get that stuff off my phone. I keep telling y'all. I'm going to put them either on my laptop or get me an external memory that I'm going to be able to access when I need to off of my phone also. So, Hope says, if a person's birthday is in December, is it too early for them to start celebrating now? I'm asking for a friend. A friend named Hope? Is that who you asking for? I say no, Hope. I am an avid believer in celebrating the life you have. So yeah, if you want to celebrate, beloved, you celebrate all you want to. Now, I don't know how much buy-in you're going to get from the other people around you who are going to be celebrating with you. So, I do mine for the month. And that's about it. That's about all I can get. I don't be wanting December because we got Christmas in there too. And child, we have other stuff going on. So, y'all think this will look weird if I put this real fake flower along with this foam fake flower? If I can make a flower, y'all think? Great morning, wrap it up, Marie. How are you? Every day you wake up is a day to celebrate, says Marie. Exactly. Sedona says, no, Hope. It is not too early. As soon as January rolls around, I'm going to be all up in there. You better get your time in, lady. Get your time in. These are really big. I don't have any foam leaves. I don't think they even make foam leaves. But we can fake it. I think that'll be cute. If I can get it to sit in there so y'all can see it without it falling out. Yeah, we'll make us a couple of little rose petal thingies in a minute. Hi everyone, it's lunchtime. Hey Miss Dyrus, welcome in, welcome in. Hope says, I thought so. My family trying to shut me down. They sick of me. They sick of you already, Hope. Hope you better calm it down, girl. Get it. Calm down for the week, Hope. I say celebrate. I definitely do. But maybe calm it on down for about this little week. And then because next week we have Thanksgiving. So everybody will be happy and in the spirit by the end. So yeah, definitely. Tell them you got to get a jump start because you're sharing with Christmas. So I don't see an issue. Are you going to stay in here without falling over? Did someone say what? Oh. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Let me see. I knew y'all was my people. You knew it. You knew it. Miss Rosie says, tell your friend that's named Hope it's not too early to start celebrating. I will tell her, Miss Rosie. Thank you so much. I'll pass the message on. Hope I celebrate my birthday a month before and a month after. And I see Sedona is on some whole other stuff. I just do the whole month. Sedona do a 3-month run for her birthday. You better do it, Miss Sedona. A 3-month run. That is hilarious. Miss Nene says, thanks for the birthday shout out, sis Lisa and S. Marie. I truly appreciate you both. Have a great day on purpose, ladies. We'll watch the rest of the live later. Thanks. Thank you, Miss Nene. You have a great day. Enjoy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And make sure you tell everybody you see today that today is your birthday. Tell them I said you can say it. Kimberly Shower says, when is your birthday, Hope? My mama and sister's birthday is in December also. Hope says, I'm going to cook Thanksgiving dinner for my birthday with my birthday gear on. Now, you know what? That's funny. Marie says, I'm just going to be in the bed all day. I'm not even picking the kids up from school. They need to walk anyway. That is hilarious. Y'all cutting up today. Hey, Miss Chandra, welcome in. Chandra says her birthday is 11/29. Chandra, what is today? 11/20. Okay. Chandra putting y'all on notice right now. Don't forget her birthday. It's coming up. And I don't blame you, lady. I don't blame you. Let's see if we can take this in here a little bit because I don't want you to keep trying to fall out. And I need to go wash my hands again because I put on freaking lotion and I'm touching this tape and I'm seeing fingerprints. So if my fingerprints are there, that means I have lotion residue on my tape that's going to keep it from holding the way I want it to. So we're going to get that remedied. Hey, T Royal, Grand Rising, thanks for coming in. And Miss Nene says, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Miss Nene, all day long. I'm talking about an act of donkey with it, too. Happy birthday, beautiful. Enjoy your day. Hey, Sinise, welcome in, welcome in. Hope says December 7th, but her anniversary is December 8th. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I have a grandson who's a Christmas Eve baby. And he was... my daughter was here that day and she left and she was going to a dinner party. Her in-laws celebrated like the night before with the family. So she was heading over there and I got a call and I was like, what? And they're like, yep, she's ready. And we thought he wasn't coming until like the beginning of January-ish. I want 3 different gifts. They better not try to break up an outfit either. Hope says, Sedona says, Hope, if my family and friends want to give me something on my birthday, I'll take it all year long, right? Kimberly's mom is the 13th. Ooh, very nice. We're going to have to remember that. My mama showers. But they come calling me. I went rushing up there to the hospital. I get there and she's active. I'm talking about she's active, active. I'm like, how you just left my house like 3 hours ago and now you're fully in labor? Like, what is going on? But it was probably about 11:30 ish, and I was telling, I was like, hold on, girl, hold on. You know, you got like 30 minutes before it's Christmas. Just hold on. And that girl looked at me with her eyes glazed over, and they got real. She got that real serious look on her face, and she was like, "What?" I say, "Hold on, you got about 30 minutes, and then it'll be Christmas." And she was like, "Oh, and she started pushing, and I was like, "Wait." The doctor's like, "Hold on, hold on." She was like, "No, I don't want a Christmas baby." So she had him at 11:48 p.m. I was like, "Girl, you could have held out for them little hot 15 minutes," but she wasn't studying that. So now we have a Christmas Eve baby. um, and she makes it a point that they celebrate him on his birthday. Um, I can't say that she doesn't like it, but we all know that he gets his own Christmas stuff and his birthday stuff separate. The only thing is, with his birthday being so close to Christmas, a lot of people are preparing for the holiday and stuff like that. So there have been times where he hadn't had a very large turnout if they try to do it on the 24th. But now she's kind of moved it up to the previous weekend. So he gets more of his little friends to come in because people are a little bit less busy then. Miss Dorothy says, my son is December the 6th and his son is December the 5th. That's awesome. Belle says her little boy's birthday is on Christmas Day. All right. So, yeah. I think I was supposed to put that in there before that. Still need to wash my hands, but heck, I'm about done with these. I think they will be okay. Put your piece of tape, stick you on there. Sanice says, my granddaughter is 12/21 of 21. Very nice. Dorothy says, my uncle is a Christmas baby. The family says they him for Christmas every year. The family says they get him for Christmas every year. My sister is Christmas Eve, Miss Dorothy says. Yay, there's a lot of people down there around the holidays. The only other holiday birthday we have, my grandmother is on Veterans Day. But she's the only other person who has a holiday around, or excuse me, has a birthday around a holiday or on a holiday. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want this yardley in there. Those two greens are setting me off. Here, we'll give you a moisturizing cream. And that's not helping much, but it'll be fine. My sister's Christmas Eve. T. Royal says, has anybody seen the new 8-pack Yardley mini wipes? God dog it, T. Royal. Thank you for saying that, because heck, I got them sitting right here. Oh, yes, we have no hand wipes. I totally forgot. But yes, here they are. Hope says, I'm going to tell my husband that y'all agree with me. Let me pin some cash on my shirt and get this pre-party bash started. Yes, ma'am. Get that birthday cash. Oh, your grandfather's on 9/11? Hey, Chosen. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yes, T. Royal, here are the 8-packs. I don't know if you were asking the community just to see if we had some or if you were looking for them. But yes, here is a pack of open ones. I actually even put one into a little jar concept. So that may give you a little bit more of a visual as to how big they are. But that's in the little jar. And here they are. So here's my hand. And here's this little bitty baby wipe. They're so little. I don't know if they even fit in here. And the only thing, they're a little yellower than all this other Yardley stuff I have. So I don't know if that's what's throwing me. But here it is in that same little cup that all the rest of this stuff is in. Tea Royal, yes, I had some. I thought they were the big ones. They're too cute. I found tons of them. I know, right? That's what I said. I saw some in the store and I was like, man, I should get all of these. And I was like, girl, leave them little bitty baby wipes alone. But I'm pretty sure I'll figure out something else to do with them soon. But yes, I love those little baby wipes. If for no other reason but that they're so little. Miss Dorothy says she's a Valentine's girl. She's just a week late. Okay. Hope says they're so cute. They were a happy mistake in my chosen voice, right? Yes, I like these little baby wipes. So here, maybe, do you get 3 of them? You shouldn't get 3 of them because that costs more than all of those other Yardleys. So I think I'll leave you with the one. But I'm going to find something to do with these little things. That's supposed to be why they're up here on my table. Still Classy showed them in some concepts. Was it this past week, Hope? I've lost days, lost track of days for sure. Cause I'll be sleeping, mess around, it'll be asleep for almost a day. I'm gonna have to go back. I thought I saw that. I'm thinking, or maybe I was asleep. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and there's the end of the tape. I'm gonna have to go back and see what I be missing. What I have missed. Alright, let's get us some more tape. I have to probably come up here and pick you guys' brains. I'm trying to figure out what to do with these little mini backpacks I got. I got like who is it? I have Hello Kitty. I have like Super Mario Brothers. I have the Hugger from Minecraft. I have some Sonic ones. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with those. So I might need y'all's help because at this point, I want to get them into some concepts. But I don't necessarily want them to just be gifts. Like I'm not trying to make them into gifts. I want them to literally only be little grab and go type situations. I know I can get more money for them as actual gifts, like if I make gift baskets. But in my opinion, now is not the time for the gift baskets. So I'm thinking if I make them as grab and goes, because I have plenty of them. So I have some for Easter and all of those other holidays too. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them. So let's see. Who's live? Is that Everyday Life with Rachel? Somebody just went live. I can't see it. Yes, Rachel is live. Everyday Life with Rachel is live, you guys. If you all are willing to go or want to go over and check her out, she's in the vehicle, so she could very possibly have a haul or have a whole bunch of new stuff she's found at the tree store. I know that's one of the places she frequents. So, if you guys are interested in seeing what Miss Rochelle has, she's currently on live. If not, definitely go check out her replay. Let's see what else we got. You were in the live. I think you were in and out of sleep. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you, because I've been trying to figure out why have I missed so much time. Hey, Shy, welcome in. Shy says, these oven bags got me in a chokehold. Thanks so much. Well, good. I mean, not good that you're in a chokehold, but good you found something to do with them. Good, good, good that you're able to use them. If you guys are unaware, Shy, the channel formerly known as Twin Party of Five, Twins Party of Five, has a new channel. She is now Life of Shy. She's in the chat. So if you guys have not subscribed or resubscribed to Shy, then we invite you to go on over so you can see all of the goodies that she brings to the community. Uh, Hope Bay, hey boo. Yes, I'm going to use the idea of the oven bags. Yes, goodness. Miss Dorothy says she got the shot. Hey, Miss Susan Martinez, welcome in. Yeah, that's what I'm finna use right now to wrap these things up. All of my little inexpensive stuff, child. I've been wrapping these things, especially considering I was using them to just add into my 5 off of 25s. So I've picked up quite a few of them. So I thought I was out, and I actually ended up finding like 4, 5 more packs that I had in random bags. So as I was cleaning out bags and sorting the things that I'd purchased over the last probably 2 weeks, I found some more. So I was like, yep, we finna run them. So have used those for so many different concepts. I think I've showed you guys some. Oh, and I finished the animal print sleep shirts. I only did 2 of them. I don't like the big ones. I'm gonna change those around. So I did do those. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna use for these little ones here. It's probably that the oven bags. And I don't know, probably put white in one of them. I don't have any white. I didn't bring any white in here. So I'll put a different shade of purple in that one. Those cups are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. Chosen says, I'm in your business, Shy. Just subscribe. Come on over. We're finna run them numbers right on back up to where they were and beyond. As somebody said, Hope. I think I saw Hope's thing. Yeah, let's get a pass where she was. And if any of you other basket designers or basket admirers have content or have a channel, let us know. Because you guys support us, so we definitely want to come over and support you as well. So you are definitely let me know what you got going on, and I'll put it on the wire. I ain't got but like 2 accounts I could subscribe from, so all I can do other than that is tell everybody I know. Y'all let us know if y'all out there, if y'all building your channels. Now, I will shout you out. I'm going to say go follow you and stuff like that. But if I get over there and you ain't got no content, I'm going to be talking junk. So don't have me come over there to your channel and you ain't putting out no content. Let's see, let's see. Thanks, Miss Dorothy. Chosen and Shy Plan. I'm about to LLC. Chosen says to Shy, I'm about to LLC you, Ashley, and Tasha shower caddy with a twist. Ooh, exciting. Yes, goodness, we want to see that. Hey, Creative Desk Solutions, how are you, hon? Hey, S. Marie, thumbs up for you, and just subscribe to Shy's new channel. Thank you, Miss Creative Desk Solutions. We appreciate you. Shy, double for your trouble coming up. Oh, crap. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But yes, yes, yes. Are you guys utilizing your other social medias? Are you all listing the gifts that you have? I know some of you guys aren't necessarily the biggest on using social medias, and I get it, but we also have to move with the times sometimes. And these younger folks, they will come and look and see what's at our table. They'll come to the vendor events. They'll do that. But Sorry, y'all. My apologies. Just trying to get some shred out. They'll come to the vendor events. They'll do all of the things. But you can also meet them where they are. They're on social media. They're sitting there scrolling. They're doing all of the things. So if you have products to put in their face, put them in their face. Let's encourage them to go ahead and get their shopping done, make their list, all of the good things so that they can be better prepared for the upcoming holidays. So remind them the sooner they shop, the earlier they shop, and the better selection they'll have. Also, they can make sure they check their list multiple times so they can get everybody they want to have something. They can get everybody a gift or whatever. They can split it up over multiple pay periods if they go ahead and start shopping now. What kind of shred is this? Where did this come from? Publix Easter grass. I should have known. But yeah, let's get those campaigns going. Let's get some dialect between our people who are we're wanting to patronize us and people who are actually out looking for gifts. People are shopping, y'all. They really, really are shopping. So go ahead and utilize this opportunity to get your stuff up as early as possible. Don't wait until the last week. Don't wait until the week before. I kind of feel like street sales are like the last minute folk who don't really want to go out in the store, or maybe they don't get paid until whatever time. So street selling is awesome, and we're gonna get that money too. But in the same sense, there is something to be said about social media aspects of it, word of mouth, that kind of thing. Let me see what else I missed. Thanks, y'all. Yep. Hope says, I have not been able to find the shower caddies. Oh no. Yes, lists everywhere. Hope says, I definitely need to post. Yes, ma'am. Gifts by Gina. Hey, Gifts by Gina. Welcome in. She says, I'm new to the basket game with about 35 subscribers. I have a few videos working on more content. You all are an inspiration to me. Very nice. Well, thank you for coming in, Gifts by Gina. And I just made number 36. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's change that to all. She's got shorts and a few videos. Let me see. Hold on. Hide, share, copy, back. And hi, Joseph. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. There's Miss Gina's Gift by Gina's channel. Chosen says, I have 2 orders for my coworkers. Oh, very nice, Chosen. Yes, goodness. Just subscribe, Gina. Yay. In here, we'll put a green in there. With that other green. These cups are so cute. I was tempted to keep this set. I only got 4 of these, but I kind of want all of them now. But I have no reason, absolutely no reason to have all these coffee cups in my house, or mugs, or whatever they're called. So I'm going to send them to somebody else's house. But these are darling little cups. I'm loving the green and the purple of it all. Awesome. Just sub to Gina. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Alright, let's see. And then I'm gonna put my little roses together, my little fake flowers together. And then I'm going to drop these in a little bitty baggie, one of these oven bags, and add them to, I need to go get another box. I gotta go get some more boxes. I'm out of boxes to store my items in. Facebook Marketplace. I'm receiving messages as we speak about items that I've listed on Facebook, which is awesome. I have to go over there and see what they're talking about. Yes, if you guys got any of that, thanks so much, S. Marie. Thank you for all your support. You're welcome, Gina. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for giving us some more content. Some of us be needing something to watch and listen to while we work. I know Still Classy and I are very much alike in that. Usually when I'm on people's lives, I am working. So although I'm a mod for a lot of people, I be working, y'all. That's why I told her, y'all can drop me as a mod if y'all want to, because I be having to do work now. Hope is already subscribed to Gifts by Gina. Thank you. But yeah, if you guys have any things that you caught on really good discount that you're not necessarily planning to run as a gift basket, you can list that stuff for as a gift, or as an item, a Christmas item to sell. Like I say, I have ladders in my work at the storage, and I'm going to decorate one of them for like Grinchmas and put some bows on there, and I'm gonna put that on Marketplace this weekend because I got to go back to storage today and offload what I have and pick up some more stuff to bring here. So that's what I'm gonna do with that part of it. But I caught a G word um, last Christmas time, and I got a couple of little small Christmas trees. I got some of the LED Christmas toppers, and I have quite a few of those things over there. So what I'm going to do is list those on Marketplace also. So here you can get you a tree topper. Here's a nice big box of ornaments. And some of the other Christmas decor things that I've amassed. And I'm going to put them in a little lot, and I'm going to list them on Facebook. So here, you guys come and buy these things also. So, yeah, we selling all of the things. If you got it, sell it, list it. Everything doesn't have to be in a gift. I think of myself as a mobile gift shop. And we do gifts and gift baskets for all occasions. So that's a way to get some of that stuff out of there. I think we lost light. Yep. Already subscribed. Give my chosen baby those cupcake basket designs. Crap. How did I get off of here? I lost myself. Oh, there I go. Those cupcake basket designs. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to have to go over there and see. I just invited myself to your cookouts. Hope says, I'm selling a lot of single items this year. They weren't good for me last year, so let's see what this year brings. Definitely. Hi there, Shamika, Grand Rising. Thanks for coming in. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. Especially a lot of those larger toy things that I have. They just rolling. They literally rolling. Like I have big, cute. When I say large activity sets, I think I caught them at CVS. But I have like Barbie. I have Toy Story of all people, um, and I don't know who else. But they're really large activity sets. So I was trying to think of what I could do with those, but I'm not doing anything with them. They're in a box. The plastic on the front of the box, so you can see all of the little items inside of there. Um, So there's really no reason for me to put them inside of another bag or whatever and put a bow on there. So I'm going to just rip those tags off and add some stuff. Maybe like some little, not decorations, but some little shreddies, some curling ribbon or something. And I'm going to just do it like that and put those out there. Um, the same with the ride-on toys that I have left that have not been sold, because I've been selling some of those also. But any of those ride-ons who have not been put into concepts, I'm just putting them out by themselves. Those I'm actually advertising online. The hoverboards and the mini refrigerators and all that kind of stuff, I'm advertising it online now. The option would be either they buy it from me now, or they wait, buy it from me now at a decent price, or they wait and I put it into a concept and then now, they don't know if it's in their price range or not. So I'm gonna just go ahead and sell off the stuff that I have, whether it's in a gift or not, just so that I can lighten my load. Because, like I say, I'm planning to come out of the storage unit, one of the storage units that I'm in. If I can't come out of it completely, I think I'm gonna have to keep my completed concept storage unit until um, the rest of the holidays pass and I can work down my inventory. So I am depleting one of the storage units altogether. So yeah, we're going to get this stuff moved one way or the other. Uh, Gina, Hope says, Gina, she's about to put you on your on her TV to watch. Yep, getting some good watch hours. Chosen says, my challenge this year designing besides time. Time is not on my side. Is creating smaller gifts. Yes, Chosen. The one I did with two in the gift was a challenge. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am so there with you. Chosen just shared a short. Thank you, Chosen. Kimberly says she subscribed to you as well, Miss Gina. Thanks for the link, Miss Gina, to Miss Gina's Cupcakes. Thank you. That's the link to Miss Gina's Cupcake Concepts. Hope says, I'm definitely not taking much to the clubhouse event. I was just informed I have to use a 6 foot table. Oh, man. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So let's make some little flowers to go in these. Um, you're cute in there because you're big. You look, I don't know about you. Well, I could put them in all of them. I also have real looking artificial flowers, but these are pretty large as well. It's a little bit different of a color. Do I like that? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a bit much. Here, let's stick with these little fake purple foam roses and call it a day. Hey, KOK, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hey, often occasions, welcome in. She says, hey, designers, those mugs are cute. Thank you. What are you ladies working on? Those of you who just joined us, y'all have any gifts that you're designing today? I don't know why I'm trying to make this be a thing. Small gifts are not my forte either. I feel like a fish out of water with the smaller gifts because I always feel like there's so much more than I'm supposed to be adding to them. So yes, that is definitely a challenge of mine as well. But yeah, I think they'll be like that. But if I'm running around talking about I design gifts for all occasions, then I should definitely be able to um, put together some some smaller gifts. So I am challenging myself to make sure I come up with some cuties. So when the inspiration has not been there, and that's been a lot, then I'm looking at some things to LLC. I'll just be honest with you guys. Why recreate the wheel if you don't have to? So I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like 3 items is like the minimum. Like a gift has to have at least 3 items in it. I think I'm going to glue you right down. Yeah, let's put a glue dot on you, and then we're going to put a pad of stuff because you're going to fall out of here, and I don't know that it's going to hold you. Let me see what y'all are saying. Chef T subbed as well. Thank you. Hope says, chosen with your schedule, small gifts and LLCs will be your best friend. Hit them with the 1-2 piece. Yep. I'm starting designing after my granddaughter goes home. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Enjoy. Toys, toys, toys. So behind on those. Chandra, don't even talk about it. Hope says small gifts is a challenge for me too, but I'm learning. Right? Yeah. Chosen says kisses to Shy, Ashley, and Tasha. Now I want to go get some more of those caddies. I can't wait to see what you did with yours. Chandra says, "Hey KLK, I hope you're saved the first live and watched it. I hope you saved that first live and watched it. I know you would be laughing at those comments. The live from last night? Dang, I missed it. I remember being in there and talking about golf, and then I was like, I got to get out of here before I be done said something crazy. I'm working on a few birthday requests. One is a Chicago Bears theme. Oh, very nice, Gina. Hey, Jeanette, basket boutique diva. Welcome. Hey, Miss Stephanie, how are you? Happy Thursday to you as well. Right? Chosen says right, two-piece with no sides. None. Hope says, I think it's a challenge because we so extra. So also says you were asleep since in and out. Yeah, yeah. I was medicated, y'all. I done told y'all. If I'm on the meds, baby, yeah. Uh-uh. And at one point, I was like, "Oh, I'm doing so good. I'm still awake. I'm taking medicine, and it's not put me to sleep. Ooh, look at me, like I was doing something big." Child, that medicine had me on my behind. So, yeah, there's that. Mm. Stone Love 3530. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome, welcome. And my apologies if I haven't. She says, or he says, my first time out the bushes. Well, thank you for coming out of the bushes. Love you, ladies, in the gift basket community. I have so many toys that I'm selling them as is in the original packages so the parents can wrap them or whatever they want. Yes, goodness stone. That's exactly what you got to do. Figure out something that's going to work for you. I'm not trying to create a whole bunch of additional work for each other. That was one of the things I got feedback on last year with the toy bundles is that, they were looking for specific items, the kids were, as far as like big items, big toys. And they either wanted me to wrap them, and I'm like, well, it's already assembled. Like, I literally have all these gifts stacked up here like this. So they either wanted me to wrap them, take them loose and wrap them, and then like drop them off. And I'm like, okay, I'm not finna be Santa Claus. Like that's not. I didn't sign up for that. And I built this. If you want this, you can get it. Of course I didn't say it like that, but. So yeah, that was interesting. But toy lots, I think some people refer to it as, where you're putting just toys in a box or whatever and selling them off that way. I've heard people have success. I think Boss Lady Few's been talking about that all the years that I've been on, just kind of putting random toys together so people can buy them. So that yeah, there are definitely different ways to get off of these, to move these items. Don't feel like it has to be in a gift basket. If any other time of the year or season or whatever, now would be the time for you to be able to move some individual items. So definitely get them worked. Figure out how you're going to sell them and put the word out there so the people can buy them. But thank you, Stone Love. Thank you for coming out of the bushes and interacting, engaging with the chat. We appreciate you. KLK says, Shender, those comments were funny. Yes, I laughed so hard. Often, occasion says, that's how I feel too. It has been a challenge concerning day to day duties. Why think too hard? You have so many fabulous designers to LLC. So happy LLC is picking up steam, y'all. I am. I'm glad that it has been looked at as a compliment, and not that it's, that it's been looked at as a compliment. So that is good. Those of us who need the LLC in, it's there. And when we have original items, original concepts, or things that we may not see shared much in the community, it's also a good idea to come on over and share that stuff too. So definitely want to pay it forward and bring some your originality out, so that people can have some other things to emulate. Also, gain inspiration from. So Chandra laughing. Hey, Vonnie, welcome in. You know I'm extra extra guest chosen. Chandra says, I thought about doing toy lots instead of stacking them. I did some of both last year. Yeah, 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 definitely. I'm on board with the toy lots. I've already secured my boxes, so I have probably 50 boxes, large size boxes that are large enough to put multiple toy items inside of them. The jewelry's still out. If I'm gonna decorate the outside of the box, like the perimeter of the box, um, the toy bundles, I may stack up a couple of smaller bundles, but the ones that I have remaining, I'm rolling those out. So those will be considered my larger ones because they're all really big. I didn't do any smaller bundles. So I'm going to make a couple of small stacks of some things. But for the most part, the rest of that stuff is getting divided up and put into boxes and sold as lots. Um, and I'm trying to get off of those lots like now and way before Christmas. Buy this whole box of toys, go home and wrap it up yourself and give they can partake in. So yeah, they got off easy last year because I had built. They didn't want it, so this year they're getting them in boxes. But they gonna get these toys, and if not, then there are multiple organizations around here that I can donate whole boxes of toys to. So we're gonna come off some of this inventory. Hey, Miss Rhonda, welcome in, welcome in. Chosen says, I got into toy bundles because of you. Only one didn't sell last year. Oh, very nice, Chosen. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, and I got into them last year because of Tasha. I had been buying for a lady, or I had bought previously for a lady who did toy, she was calling them something else, toy stacks and all that kind of stuff. But I bought up a whole bunch of inventory. She came and bought it all from me. And when she retired, I asked her, or found out what she was doing with them. She was making the bundles with them and stuff. So then Tasha came out and was talking about bringing it to the platform. So I was like, yes, I'm doing toy bundles. So yeah, I'm glad you took inspiration from that, because I definitely took it from Tasha. And a lot of my knowledge at the time of how to do it and that kind of stuff was from Pretty Girl Designs by Tasha as well. So if you guys are interested in the toy lots and the toy, not toy lots, but the toy bundles of it all, she has a lot of videos over there for you guys to go check out, how she was able to do it. Um, but yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. You just got to really, I guess, play around with it and figure out what works for you. So yeah, definitely take apart. Miss Rhonda says, are those Smurf mugs, cups? Yes, ma'am, Miss Rhonda, they are. Smurfette often says, I'm working on some Christmas themed concepts today, then parent teacher conference this evening. Yep. I'm taking some toy lots as well. I'm making some toy lots as well, right? Hey, Miss Cheryl Williams, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Marie, that was me texting you. What? Where's my phone at? Oh, you texted on that phone. Wait, hold on. That is not you texting me. That is a Facebook message. That one was. Now that one, I don't know what's on there. Those mothers are straight fire. Thank you. I'm not bringing Jack out. I'm here to LLC. That's it. That's all. You know what, Hope? If you don't share some ideas with us, I know some. You ain't finna just be coming over here gobbling up all the ideas. I'm not over here as in for me. I'm just saying you can't come to the community and take up all the ideas and then not share, lady. You gotta bring some to the table. Chosen said you had a whole workshop though. Yeah, Chosen. Yeah. Them toys were insane. Stone says you're welcome. That's the issue I have with the bundles. They wanted the toys separately. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, it was the first time for me, so I learned some things, and I'm thankful for the experience. I just, of course, would really wished they had sold off a little bit better than they did. But then I also had, issues with illness last year, so I didn't have as much time on the streets, and I also waited a ridiculously long time to get my stuff listed. So I've taken notes of things that I could have done differently last year, and we've implemented them. So we're gonna keep running them. I love the idea, and the people like them too. So I think it can be done. I know it can be done. I've saw people do it. So we just got to figure out how we want to do it. Um, Often occasion says right. I have finally posted an item or two with my daughter's help, but I'm most definitely going to post more, especially when I learn how to post myself. Yes, often occasion, you got to get on out there. Hope says toy bundles didn't do well for me last year, but toy lots did okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thanks for sharing. Rhonda says, "Ooh, I need the Smurfette cup." They're at Walmart. Rhonda. Vonnie says, "Toy boxes. That's what I'm doing too. Gonna do about 10 cute and built ones, and the rest gonna be raw dogs in a box so they can pick and go." This girl here, this dog on Vonnie and this raw dog is hilarious. Y'all need something from Family Dollar. I'm gonna make a run right quick. No, Chosen, I think I'm good. I appreciate you though. See what happens when you tell the truth. Uh-uh. I have that cup. I found just one of those flower cups, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with it. Oh yeah, the Yardleys. Mm-hmm. Those Smurfette cups are cute. Thank you, Aretha. Dang, I suck. I don't bring nothing to the table but snacks and comedy and entertainment, Hope, and we love you for it. It might not be your time. It sure ain't been my time because I ain't the child. Mm, I've been having designer's block for the longest. So if it ain't your time, it ain't. But eventually, we're all gonna be bringing something to the table. We're striving to come up with that concept so we can be like, here, this is worthy of me sharing with my basket community. And that's another thing. All of this stuff, child, bring this stuff out. You won't know if your people like it, even if it's something that the basket community hasn't done or thought of. You won't really know if your customers like it or not until you bring it out. So you got to test the waters. So you either test it on us, you test it on them. But, Rhonda says she'll look for the cups. Hey, still classy. Grand Rising. What did I miss? I was just working on some of these little Yardley, some of these mug gifts. I need to go ahead and get these flowers stuck in here. Also, Trinka may be on well, is scheduled to be on at noon. I did not see her live last night, so I don't know if anything has changed. So I'm gonna try to get something at least in a bag or a box or something so you guys can see. Because I know several of you are gonna be leaving to go over for the praise break at noon. So let's see if we can't get this done. Hey, Crafty Leo, welcome in. Y'all, I want these. I was gonna say I was gonna keep these socks, but I don't even like Smurfette. But y'all, Smurfette is on a scooter. Did y'all see that? That's the cutest little thing. I hope she got on some little shorts up under there because all her business gonna be in the street. That little flouncy skirt on. She cute though with her little helmet. She ain't got no helmet on. What is that? She got a bonnet tied around the Smurf hat. The Smurf hat. Child, they doing a lot. But yeah, so there's that. She says cute. Kathy. Hey, Sonata. Hope says, I have some kid cups. I'm going to put small toys and candy in them. Yes. Yep. I have those. I think I did Minnie Mouse and a couple of other ones last year, but I'm gonna do some more of those. I did the cup. I think it was like a pencil case and one of those little mini packs that come from the party section. I made those up and sold them off for little or nothing. It didn't cost nothing, but they enjoyed those. Yeah, that's me. Have all the stuff, but I ain't putting it out there. Then I see y'all posting it, and I'm like, dang, yeah, Miss Rhonda. Yeah, 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 yeah. That has happened to me a lot. Yep. So post it, post it, post it. Sally says, no, she's not coming on today. She said that she's only going to do it on Wednesdays only. Okay, thank you, Miss Sally. I appreciate you. Rhonda says she loves Smurfette. Am I the only one without sound? Yes, still classy. I think you are the only one without sound. Can anybody else hear? If you guys can hear me, go ahead and put a thumbs up or something in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. We can let Still Classy know that she may need to go out and come back in. Called, cause I called. What? Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Where did you get the Smurfette cups? They came from Walmart, Jeanette. Rihanna. Hey, Dazzling Events. Welcome in. Hope have you done your Christmas ornaments from Five Below yet? Did you get ornaments from Five Below, Hope? I saw the solar ones you were looking for, and I wasn't picking fun, Hope, the other night when you showed them. I was trying to make sure I understood what you had. I think it's a cute concept, and goodness knows, thinking outside of the box, I had not even thought to use those like that. So I wasn't picking at you, girl. I was not. I was just like, wait a minute, is that what I see? You know, I've been on meds, Hope, so it was definitely nothing like that. Hey, Lady Josie, welcome in. Nove says, right, test it out. Got to try something called a peekaboo bundle. Oh, yes, we can. Okay. Everybody hears me. Danielle fixed it. Cool. Why is it taking so long to upload lives from my iPad? Now, that I don't know. The longer the lives, the longer it takes to upload. And the other thing is, when I've started uploading, I keep my device open the entire time. Like when I'm uploading off of my phone, I keep my phone open on YouTube the entire time, and it'll actually update like our process that way. Other times I was just uploading a video, and once it said processing or uploading, I'd go and do something else and just close my phone. But I have been leaving it open, and it's kind of sped up the process for me. But I don't know if that's going to be any different for you, Hope, since you're using a laptop. I haven't done that yet. S. Marie Trinket is only coming on Wednesdays now at noon. Thank you, Still Classy. Hope, girl, it took me an hour to upload Mario. I was heated, right? Often occasion says, I can't wait to post more because sometimes I feel I need some professional opinions. Yes. She made it start doing Saturday nights too. Okay, Still Classy. Thank y'all. How much are the Yardley concepts? Do you have all the scents? No, Cheryl, I do not have all the scents. Yardley is not one of my favorites. I'm not a scent girl. Let me rephrase that. Um, period. Like, at all. So I jumped on the bandwagon when they found the pretty Epsom salts, and I remembered that I had saw other Yardley items. Then they came out with I found the soap, or they came out with the soap, so I was good with that. Then these other pieces have been trickling in, so I just kind of all put them together. Um, the only other Yardley scent I have is that berry one, and I found the berry soaps, so I may do something similar to that. But that's about it, because I have like a couple of strawberry concepts. I got a couple of watermelon concepts. Um, so I think I'll do the berry like this, but also do some like with the pillows and stuff. So mug gifts, I don't know. This is like $3 for the mug, one for the Yardley, one for the thing. So this is $5 um, just into the gift. So what do you guys think these particular mug gifts should cost? Could help me and Miss Cheryl see what happens when you bring something to the table. Rhonda says, I'm running to DT Plus store. I need my Snoopy socks for my ramen bowl concepts. I found a Snoopy bowl, so I'll catch the replay. All right, Miss Rhonda, thanks for coming in. And thank you all for everybody who's thumbs up the video. We got 42 on and 44 likes. Thank y'all. 41 on and 44 likes. It's been processing since I ended the live last night. Oh, my word. Hope says, no, I haven't done those yet. They are for family, so I'll do them closer to Christmas. Okay. Not Saturdays, but Sunday. Okay. Still classy. Gotcha. I'm selling mine for 15 a piece, at least. I love your concept, Josie says. Thank you. They're pretty. I was thinking 15, says Vani. Still Classy says, how are y'all dealing with organizing, designing, shopping, and being able to walk in your space? Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Here, let me put this on here so I can get these closed up. Because I'm just pulling glue at this point, and I don't want to do that. These little things heavy. I don't know if my bag's going to hold up these little messes because they're kind of heavy. I was looking for glue dots. That's why I stopped and started messing with something else. So let's find the glue dots. Put a glue dot on here and a pad of glue, and then we're going to get these off the table. Crafty Leo says, not dealing with it, still classy, going insane. Miss Rhonda says she's not. She can't move either. Oh. All right. Where do I want this? No, babe, what's $15? I think she was talking about these Yardley concepts, Hope. Hey, Rachelle. Love the concepts. Thank you. I saw you were live, hon. I couldn't come over. I was over here on live. But I'm going to definitely go back and see. I told them I knew you had found some awesome new funds. So I got to go over there and get caught up and see what you found. What I can make myself not buy next time I go into the tree store. Often occasion says she's overwhelmed. Still classy. Make, box them up, move them to storage. Trip over stuff, then call on the Lord. Yes, goodness. That's what I'm doing. I'm making them, and then I take them to storage. Make them, take my pictures, add them to my inventory list, do all of the things, and then I take them up out of my space. That's the only way I really know how to do it. And that's not making light or anything of the people who don't have that option, but I don't know how else I would be able to function if I had to have all of the stuff in my space. So I can't give you much on that. I like the little lotion one the best. Probably because it's actually little and you can see everything. Hope says very carefully. Still Classy says I get a walk path and then call myself cleaning up and make more of a mess. Yes, goodness. Yes, goodness. I'm just gonna make syrup and then throw it on my son's room since he's not here. Oh, she's just gonna make them and throw them in her son's room. Okay, trying to make space. All right. Be Pretty says classy organization shopping plus baskets that are completed is the reason I don't put my camera on. Rachel says it's okay. It wasn't much. Okay, well, I'm going to come see. Thank you. Yes, it is ridiculous. I need to rearrange my space to open up more room, but I can't get around in the space. Yes, and that's my problem. I have so much stuff in there that I can't maneuver around to clean it up. So the only other thing I knew to do was come outside with it. So when I go to clean up or reorganize in my either workshop or in my storage units, I drag a large amount of that stuff out of the space altogether and then offload it back in. That's probably the easier method, although it seems more difficult um, and more it is more difficult because it's more tedious. You have to actually move that stuff and then put it back and all that kind of stuff. But to start with a blank workspace is pretty, good. It helps me a lot, especially for me to figure out where I want stuff. But it is very taxing on your body to move all that stuff and stuff. So if you're going to do that, see about getting you some help. Um, Even if it's just part-time help, maybe somebody come in and help you move it out earlier in the day, and then they come back and help you reload it back into your space. Um, but yeah, that's something that I deal with, especially in the workshop. I don't have a lot of space in there to maneuver around, so when I have to clean up or do something, I have to take all that stuff out of there. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to get a handle on it. Still Classy. Sally says, I'm not, that's what I'm doing now, trying to put things up. Put a former gift maker, plus a former gift maker gave me a lot of stuff. It overwhelmed me. Oh. Hope says, I think all basket makers should take ballerina lessons in order to move around between these gifts and inventory. Yep. Josie says $15. Thank you. Gina says, currently trying to move my stuff from the living room to the basement, invading my husband's man cave. Sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, I done took over all the rooms in this house, all of them, and that's why I want my house back because I don't want to live like this. I think that and it's comical, it's funny, but I honestly think, and I experienced this last year around this time, a pretty significant hit to my mental capacity, my mental space. Um, and I would like to say that I'm seriously thinking it's the amount of stuff in my space. Looking at the inventory, looking at the money that I see sitting around, and then not having that money in my pocket. Like I'm used to turning things over a lot quicker than I am with gift baskets. So that was one of the reasons why I was saying I need to make sure I hit the streets and keep being seen, be out there, and all that kind of stuff to start the gifts or selling process rolling again. So I think it had a pretty large effect on my mental space last year. So I don't want to enter into another year of having that. So since I've already had the sickness part of it, now I'm trying to avoid the mental crash. So as much as I don't want to, I'm moving a lot of the stuff out of my house and back into storage and into the workshop. And then that way, when I'm here to do my work, I can do my work and then not worry about it just invading my space. So, hope you're not kidding, right? So, how well do your gifts hold up in storage? My gifts hold up very nice in storage. I've had gifts in storage. I have gifts that are a year old, if not older than that. I have gifts that are in boxes inside of my storage. I have gifts on tables inside of my storage. I have gifts on shelves inside of my storage. So I haven't had any issues with my gifts not holding up. But then my storages are temperature control storages. So they are a constant 72 degrees. They have moisture, humidity filters in all of my buildings, in my storage units. Um, Not to mention they spray and treat for pests and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't have an outdoor storage, so the heat and the cool and the condensation and all that kind of stuff, I don't have to deal with that kind of a thing. If anything, the most that I have to deal with in my storage is freaking dust. And it's because my units are open at the top. Like there's a fencing or a netting up there, so I can't go all the way to the ceiling of the storage unit. But I can go up like 10 feet or however many feet. But over that, there's little dust particles that fall out of the ceilings and stuff onto my stuff. So I be in there trying to dust things off. I'll take dusters over there and dust them. I think this next time I dust them off, I'm gonna just put some cloth over them, like drop cloths or something. I don't want to crush my bowls though, but I also don't want them getting dirty with whatever is falling out of the sky in there. So I'm gonna do it like that. But I don't have any problems with my stuff in storage. I probably had more problems with items in my workshop because it's not as temperature controlled as my storage is. Sam, keep moving. OMG, Riri ain't took no pictures. You better take some pictures, honey. Girl, my space is a mess. Yes. Be pretty says yes, especially when you already got a bad back and knees, all that moving stuff around and picking stuff up about to take me out. Yeah, yeah. Still Classy says I put another table up in this room to put more concepts on, but now I have less space and it makes it harder to get over to the cubed organizers to get my inventory. It's a no-win situation. Oh, keep working it, Still Classy. I'm pretty sure you'll figure out a better configuration. Um, at Hope, I'll be moving like a ballerina, moonwalker, skater, skier, and every other kind of professional. It's a bunch and a lot. But I'm making it do what it do until I can do better. That's exactly right. That's right. That's my problem too. Yep, my husband's man cave is next. Ooh. Yes, that's how I feel. I see the money sitting there. Yes, Miss Rhonda. Classy, and today it's raining outside and it makes the pain even more intense. Oh no, be pretty. I hope you feel better, honey. Yep, so we got to be out there starting Black Friday to dump all this stuff. Standalone gifts gonna be popping. Yep. Often says, I feel you. I started out in one room. Now I've taken over the whole 3 floors of my house. And it is mentally challenging. So after V Day, I'm going to steal my house back too. Yes, goodness. Hope says, I have climate controlled also. I was afraid to put items in storage, especially robes and blankets and pillows. Oh, yeah, I don't have any problems. Mine is open in the top also. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with my robes or blankets or pillows or any of that stuff. And I've had things in storage for well over a year. And I have brought out a load of those things to my residence and I've inspected those and they have been fine. I had robes, don't ask me how, but I literally had robes sitting on the floor, not even in a box. The way I have them stacked now, there's something protecting them at the bottom, so they're not just sitting on the floor. But my smart self had robes literally from the floor all the way up to as high as I can get them in my closet. I mean, in my storage. So when I went in there and started putting them in boxes and stuff, the ones that were at the bottom, I brought them with me, opened them up, or actually brought them outside the storage unit, opened them up, and I inspected them. I wanted to see if there was any type of droppings in the boxes, on the items, any of that. Was anything eaten up? Did any of my little corners have like chew marks on them? I wanted to make sure that nothing had gotten to them since they were actually on the floor. And those ropes were absolutely fine. I brought them home, threw them in the washing machine, and so me and my husband gonna have some new robes. But anyway, them robes just fine. So yeah, I haven't had any issues with that. Dazzling Event says I had a storage before my items held up great, and my storage was just close to my spot to sell, but was far away from my house. Okay. Praying for you, be pretty. Thank you, Classy. Often occasion says cover your stuff with some DT tablecloths. They are lightweight and won't crush your bowls. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely do the tablecloths. I wasn't doing no. I have like plastic, so then when I said drop cloths, that's kind of what I was talking about. I ain't finna go out there and buy nothing to put on there. That's for sure. But yes, I will. I will try the tablecloths. Um, Something lightweight that's not gonna pull off or squish up my bows. That's what I was concerned with. So all y'all are in there. Y'all are steady. Okay, okay. I was concerned about putting the robes and pillows because condensation and hidden mold. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with condensation in my units. I have the moisture, the standalone moisture pack, not the hanging one, but I have a standalone moisture pack in there, in my unit, and there's nothing in it. And it's been in there. I change them out every couple of months. But there's nothing in it. It's not pulling any moisture out of the air in there. So their systems in my units are really good. I was thankful for that because I had to put the moisture things outside of my workshop, and they pulled a lot of moisture. So I'm changing those out like once a month, in my actual workshop. But in my storage units, there's no condensation in there. So they're doing an excellent job with their filters and air systems and all that good stuff. So even though their storage is high as the sky, I'm happy that they take that much pride into making sure our stuff stays safe. I was at another storage place before this, and they were really good at the beginning. Although I lost probably $10,000 worth of inventory over there due to an issue with their newly built facility. But they were really good at the beginning with keeping up with all that kind of stuff. And then I realized that they weren't changing out the filters the way they needed to and that kind of stuff. So I was starting to get condensation within my units. But they also started raising the price for ridiculous reasons out of nowhere. So I left them and went over to where I am. And I actually switched units. I'm in a different place than I was before. So no problems with condensation. And I hadn't seen any mold. Yeah, just put a trash bag in a box first to protect your stuff, then pack and store them. Right, right, right. Yep. That is true. That is true. So yeah, that's y'all got some awesome stories, or not stories, but some awesome things to think about, especially with storing and working with storage units and that kind of thing. So that's good. Thank y'all for sharing, engaging. Often says the moisture packs keep bugs and things out of my stuff as well. I pick them up every time I see them. I had so many in my box at Hobby Lobby after Christmas. The cashier said, I know all those boxes. Yep, what's in all those boxes? Yes, goodness. I actually found some moisture test strips at the tree store also. Where's my shoe? At the tree store also. So I have some of those. I'll take and put in storage, and also in my workshop, and see how much moisture is in there, and then that's helping me figure out how often I need to change my thing, um, change my little moisture things, I guess. But I hadn't had any problems. But yeah, I like Lonnie says, I would definitely protect them prior to just stacking them up there. I don't know what I was thinking about or what made me think that I was just gonna be able to stack that stuff in there on the ground like that. But um, luckily, everything survived, so I was happy about that. Here, let me put another rose on a little piece of leaf while I have this glue out. Then I'm gonna put this whole situation up. I'm gonna put these in. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here with Smurfette, but she gotta go too. Yep, yep, yep. But yeah, moisture packs, and especially if you have anything that you're keeping in something that's not climate controlled, like all my bears and pillows and all of that kind of stuff, I put them in plastic and then I put them, store them. Some of my stuff, I actually use the vacuum seal bags and vacuum out all the air. especially those big, huge teddy bears and big, huge dragons and unicorns that I bought that are 5 feet. I stuffed them things in a big old bag and used the vacuum cleaner and sucked all the air out of them and closed them up. So they are so disformed and all the rest of that, but I'm going to cut them open, set them free, and let them refluff and all that kind of stuff when I get a little closer to time to use them. But those bears and a lot of that stuff take up a lot of space. Try to put them things in there and suck all the air out of them. Take those bags closed and stack them in a corner. And so I have a lot of bears. They take up a lot of space. That's why I was trying to move the blankets and the pillows because I figured out a system to do with my bears. But the blankets and the pillows were a little bit harder to do, especially the blankets because of the like cardboards in the inside and those big square ones. So I was able to tackle my bears and all of that and get them protected. But the blankets I had in the large storage rolling containers, and I put big trash bags in there, and then I stacked them in, tied a big knot in it, and closed it off. And now I have them stacked, like, container after container after container. So those blankets that I had, I've worked them down. I think I only have like 2 containers of blankets left. But the most of my plastic things are like big huge things of slippers. Like instead of me putting them in a plastic bin, I just got them in a bag because at this point we're talking like a bag that's this high of nothing but slippers. So you just got to figure out what all to do with your stuff, where you want to put it, how you want to secure it. But and anybody that's getting a storage or that has a storage, remember that is a cost of doing business. So if you are uh, handling your taxes and handling your business and all that kind of stuff, then all of that's a tax write-off. And I'm not here to offer any actual tax advice, although I played a CPA in real life. But all that stuff is part of the cost of doing business. So if you're paying those kind of expenses out, then you definitely need to be getting your tax write-offs for that at the end of the year. So you guys remember to keep your receipts, keep your items, keep all of your stuff so that you can get the money back that you are entitled to for owning and operating a small business. That's soon to be a large business. So yeah, keep that stuff together because the money you paying out, you should at least be able to get a credit for. That way, if you have a year that you may not have had a lot of gains in, you may have even taken a loss, um, it'll help. Nobody wants to have a loss for their business, but if you have kept up with your records good and filed your taxes the way you should and all that kind of stuff, then there is a little bit of a silver lining at the end of that. So I know everybody's not there, and you may not want to be there, and I get it. But if you are spending the money on this stuff and making these gifts and doing all of the things, then yeah, definitely do what you need to do to make sure you're recouping the monies that you've already put out. And we are in crunch time, but you guys still make sure you're keeping up with your receipts and all your stuff. Your CPA is going to love you for it if you're able to make sure you can get them the information they need. I don't have to do a lot of the calculations or anything, even though I've done this in real life. I don't want to do it anymore, and that's why I pay somebody to do it. So I send her over raw data, and she compiles it because that's what I'm paying for. If I sat here and compiled all of my receipts and did all my stuff myself, then I would not be paying her because it would literally take me about an hour after that to file my own taxes. And ain't nobody doing that. So I send my people raw data. Here you go. Here go all the receipts. Here go all of the things. Now, I also check behind them and make sure the stuff that I have sent them matches up with the things that they're reporting back to me. So y'all make sure y'all keep up with that kind of stuff. And that way you don't have such a rush at the end of the year or at the beginning of the next year, or again in August, September, and October when you're trying to beat the extension deadline. Um, and that goes for personal as well as business, all of that kind of stuff. Keep your stuff together. Submit it periodically if you can, so that your people have time to take care of it, and then you'll have a happier CPA, and probably get your stuff turned around a little bit better. The more you do to help them, the more time they have to find things or ways to help your situation. Um, so yeah, let's yeah, I guess get off of that. Often says I enjoy the chat. I can't work and engage. I used to be able to do 10 things at once. I have lost that, but I'll bounce back. I'll catch the replay later. Thank you, Often Occasions. I appreciate you coming in. You'll get it back. Yes, ma'am. I like how you put the coffee mug in the corner of the shrink bag. Yes, this isn't a shrink bag. It's just an oven bag. But I did it to the corner because if I had to put it to the center of the bag, then I would have had less of a ponytail up here, for one thing. And the other thing would be I would have had to do something on both sides to bring it in, which I'm still going to have to do that. But it's a little bit easier for me to work with when I have more of a ponytail. And I'm just trying to kind of figure out how tight I want to gather this, because I don't want these holes or these ends, these pointy parts poking through. But yep, so we got our tape here. Let's see. Let's get this going. I don't have anything here. I didn't do any. Let me go find me some more zip ties. I have some smaller zip ties. That's what I would like to use. And they're black. Are they over here? Touch the heat gun. Alright, nothing touch the heat gun. Let me get you off of here. Unplug you and take you off of this table right now before you did something to my stuff. And let's see what kind of percentage we have. We have 36 on and 35 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Let's plug up this phone. But no, doesn't events. I am not shrink wrapping these things. I am not. Let me take this hot thing off the table. Let's put that up there on the counter. Oh, and I'll show you guys these ones since I'm up. Then I'm going to wrap this, and then I'm going to get off of here. So these are the sleep shirts. The sleep shirts, tiger print sleep shirts that I put in a lingerie size box. It has a little wallet. It was part of the 2-piece set that came from the tree store. Says, wouldn't you like to know? This one, I just put one of the little mini notebook journal thingies in there. I guess I could have actually given her a pen, but I did not. This is just a sleep shirt in a box. And then I used the pull bow that I pulled, the animal print pull bow. I put that up there. And I just kind of doubled it up and attached it to the front of my box. So that's the gift. The size on the back. So that's the one in pink. And here's the one in the blue, or I think technically this is teal. Cannot open the camera. Try restarting your phone. What are you talking about? Why does this say can't open your camera? Try restarting your phone. What the crap are you talking about, phone? Ain't nobody trying to open no camera. I don't know what's going on with it. But I still see myself moving. So I think we're still on. I have a message at the bottom of my phone, which is crazy. But here's the other one, the teal one. I put a pair of earring thingies up there. I don't know if you can see it. But that's what the little black pack is over the cosmetic case or the little change pouch or whatever. And then I just put another one of the animal print ribbon up there. Animal print pull bows. So that's it and that's all. They're going outside just like this. And it's just a 2/3 piece. So you got your sleep shirt, you got a little wallet, and then an ear cuff. And this is also a 3-piece, which I probably could have left it at a 2-piece and just did the little wallet pouch and the sleep shirt. But I added a little journal in there also. So yeah, you can I'm trying with the 2-piece and the 3-piece of it all. But I wanted to show you those. We had talked about them the other day. I showed them to you. And like I say, I'm going to continue with them in that size of a container. The larger containers, the larger boxes that I have here, I'm going to put some other types of gifts in there since they're a lot bigger. Cute. Thank you. Where did you get the pull bows with the animal print from? I purchased them from one of our basket sisters who was destashing some items. Chef T, she's in the chat, or she was in the chat. But as far as I know, she doesn't have any more of those. But feel free to reach out to her and or follow her so that you'll know next time she's destashing items. These little zip ties are a little more difficult to work with than the larger zip ties. Maybe because they're babies. Chef T says she's all sold out. These little bags is a mess. I love the basket concepts. Thank you, Young Vern. I appreciate it. Just put a little piece of tape across that. I'm going to have to cut that off. A little piece of tape across that pointy part of that bag because it will stick through your bags and mess up everything. Start them to splitting and then you'll have a mess on your hand. So whenever possible, and I have a sharp point that I can't hide, I try to put me some tape on there to give it a little bit more thickness so it won't poke through. Not all the time, some of the time. And this is probably my least favorite part of the gift basket of it all. It's closing them up. I don't like this plastic bunching up everywhere. I just really don't like it. I want my back to be all pretty and smooth. And I've realized that I've wasted a lot of time. Oh no, look at my shred down there. Doggone it. I've wasted a lot of time in the past trying to get things perfect. So I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to have to take this out of here though. I can't deal with this shred being down here at the bottom of this bag. Unless I can get it to fall under the bottom. If I get it under the bottom, then I'll take it off down there and you won't even see it. That's going to aggravate the crap out of me. That's going to drive me crazy. Let me know when you're destashing again. Yes. Speaking of destashing, is there anything in particular that you guys are looking for currently with regards to toys and stuff like that? I'm going to be getting some more boxes together. I have like 7 of them already worked. Most of them are Coco Melon and Wish. All of my Wish and all of my Coco Melon I am destashing. I'm getting rid of. So if you guys are interested in any of that, let me know. And those of you who are on I'm Such a Perfectionist, right? Those of you who are interested in any of that, let me know. And who watch the replay, let me know. Because we can go ahead and start getting you guys some product out if that's what you want. I do not like this. I don't like my bags to have space in there. Don't you hate that the shred play too much? It do. It's thinking it's got a way. I've even cut the bottom of this thing and take that whole situation back together just to get that shred out of there. I don't know why they like to go down there in the bottom of the container when they know ain't nobody trying to put them in that part of the gift. Yeah, let me leave this be. Maybe that's why I don't do mug gifts, y'all. Y'all be having these problems too? I've been used up this whole roll of tape trying to smooth this little mug out. Ain't nobody got time for this. And do people actually buy these mug gifts from y'all? Like, for real, for real? Because I be talking crap every year that I have to do mug gifts. Y'all be on me every year. Do mug gifts. Do tumbler gifts. I don't like these. Do people actually buy this stuff? Do they actually buy these? Or am I just making a whole bunch of them for no reason? Y'all let me know. Because if I build them and they don't come and get them, I'm going to be hot. Funny laughing. I can't stand these little things. Like, I want the money that it's going to bring. Don't get me wrong. They just be... Now watch, this one be better. And if it do, I know it's the yard of soap. Mm-mm. Oh, I just figured out what the problem is, y'all. I just figured it out. I just figured it out. I did not do my shred like I usually do my shred. That's why it's falling out. Hey, Rachel. Yes, they do in multiples. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, good. I'm happy. Chef T says, I sell out of mug gifts every holiday, but I hate doing them. What? Well, awesome. Thank y'all. Because I was surely looking for a reason for me not to have to do these no more. But if y'all say they're selling it, I'm going to sell them. Hey, Rachel. I have been watching for a while in the bushes, working on 15K. Didn't Concepts mine is going everywhere. What? Working on 15K. Doing concepts. Mine is going everywhere. Mugs don't do good for me, Cedar. There we go. There we go. They haven't done good for you in the past, but these upcoming seasons, they're going to be awesome for you. And we're going to be all the more happy that we did them. That's what I said about them tumblers. The tumbler gifts, y'all was like, make them, make them, make them. So I made them tumblers. And when I tell y'all, them people did not want them tumblers. So I took them tumblers out of the little plastic, and I ended up creating gifts with them. So I had 4 or 5 boxes of tumblers that I made tumbler gifts for. Them people didn't want them things. But they didn't want them for me the way that I had them. Not to say they don't want them, period. So that's another thing I have to look at. It could very well have been my presentation. A lot of the times I do believe it is the presentation. Or either how I have it done. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, it's not necessarily that they don't like the mug gifts. They might just didn't like my mug gifts. And I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I'm going to keep trying them. They're going to buy them eventually, you know. But right then and there, they weren't too hot to try about them tumbler gifts. So, we shall see. That one looks a little bit better than the other one did. They better get them $15 haulers. They better. If they don't like that, no. Price goes up the closer we get to the holiday. You get them now, you can get them for a steal. You mess around and wait to Christmas Eve, tell me you want some, and I ain't even say Christmas Eve, because I don't plan on doing none of this Christmas Eve. But they mess around and wait till the couple of days before if they want to. I'm going to tax you. Yes, you knew Christmas was coming up just like I did. I told one of my family members that. Don't wait till the last minute. Because I don't get paid to so-and-so, man. It'd be pushed. Air you, it'd be right up close. Jam up, jam up. Okay, I tell you what. You better let me get, if you plan on getting gifts from me, let me get started right now with your stuff. Like, for real. Because when you call me on the 23rd and I don't answer your call, then you're going to know what's up. So I tell you what, you better go ahead on and figure out what you want. Put your deposit down. Go ahead and let us get started. Because I'm not working Christmas Eve. I'm not working Christmas Day. Especially considering you knew this was coming all of this time. And all he could say is, that's fair, that's fair. I know it is. So go on and get your list together. Let's start working this thing. Because I'm not going to be running around a week before Christmas and you tell me you want all these customized gifts. Ain't nobody doing that. So, I've been telling them. So when the shop be closed for Christmas, I don't want to hear their mouth. No, they're not going to be good for me because I took them out of my list of concepts to create. Ah, I love that, Rachel. Rachel said, no, they're not going to do it. She's not giving them another try. I love mug gifts also. They will love those. Mine be $20 and $25. Okay, young man. That's awesome. How long we been up here? Oh, 2 hour mark. I'm gonna get up there. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I do have a couple of them bowed. I guess you guys would like to see like a ribbon or something. What do you call them? A bow? Is that what y'all waiting on? Is that what y'all waiting on? Do y'all put real bows on these things, or y'all just do like pull bows or something? Am I supposed to use my good ribbon for these bows? I guess I will. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't like this. I might have to go back to putting it in the middle, because that side action ain't doing what I want it to do. It ain't doing what I want it to do. Yeah, I can't get jiggy with this here. Yes, I chose it says, why do you do this every time? You know we want to see. I was told, a lot of ribbon and clearance aisles. Oh, okay. You be getting it from the clearance. That's right. That's right. That's what you're supposed to do. Let's find some ribbon and put a bow on here since Chosen called me out. Chosen was like, girl, you know we want to see a ribbon on now. We want to see a bow, always. So do I do a big bow, like a real bow? Or do I just do like a little folded up half ribbon thingy? I don't even think I have ribbon in here. I have purple. I don't want to put purple on there. Dude, I was looking for that. Blue, purple, green. We have stripes. We have gold. We have flowers. I was saying Walmart, sorry. No, you're fine. I put a real traditional two loop and that's it. Good goodness, what? Real? Not traditional two loop. Alright, we got pink, we got purple, we got green, and we're gonna kiss bow. Keep it small and simple. Gotcha. Traditional two loop. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Y'all remember these Easter garland? Don't look at my fingers. Did anybody get any of these? It was like 12 or 15 velvet bows on each of these Easter garland. I was trying to figure out what I wanted these for, what I was going to use them for. All I saw were the bows. So I've been cutting these things off of this garland, as you can see, and I've been making bows with it. So you got your nice white velvet bow. I can add tulle behind it and give it a little color. I could add other ribbon behind it, ribbon behind it and make it a cute little bow. But me and these little Easter garland bows, we've been getting it down. I've been putting a little joker on everything. Small pull bow. All right, all right. No, they laughing, right? Because I didn't know what you're talking about. A two loop traditional bow. What the what? I don't even know what that means. What you talking about? This thing? The breast cancer loop that you turn into a bow? Is that what we're talking about? That little baby? Those little things? Yeah, that's all y'all get. Let me cut you right now. Before nobody tell me no. Let me cut it and start making it. She gonna be like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Too late. I've already cut the ribbon. A traditional two loop is what you got in your hand. Okay. Whoop, there it is, right? Cut that joker off right quick before she be like, not that. Alright, traditional two loop. I don't know why I call this thing the breast cancer ribbon. Because I make the breast cancer loop first. And then I just squeeze it in the middle and gather it all together. And that be a bow. Get my tails down a little bit. And then we're going to squeeze it because this is a little bit tight. A bigger ribbon than the other ones. This is, I think, 1.5 inches. And most of my other ones are inches. But I do have some 2 inchers. Oh well. I just saw the ivory bow on your table. Something just like that. Yes, ma'am. That's all we're doing. Oh, and I gotta go get some meds. I'm gonna put this bow on here. That's busy. I think I know what I'm gonna do with that. And then I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you all coming. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns prior to us getting ready to head off of here? Thank you guys so much for the engagement and the talking things out. If you are having writer's block or designer's block and you're watching videos for inspiration, if you see something that you like out there, then go ahead and take you a picture, make you a comment, do some things so that you'll know, that you want to actually make that particular gift. And then swing on back through and create it. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff that you want to recreate, which is fine. So write it down. Who you saw, who did it, what day they did it, which items you want to do it with, whatever the case may be. Make you some notes. Like Hope says, your handy dandy LLC notebook. If you don't do it the traditional pen and paper way, you can always take you some pictures and keep you a file on your phone and capture that type of information also. And then that way, when it's time for you to design and you can't think of anything that you want to do, you can look through those screenshots or your notebook and you'll know exactly, well, here, let me just go ahead and do this. Because like I say, that's how we got here with this. I was working on other stuff that I didn't want to work on no more. So I said, well, let me see what else I could do that's not going to require me to take out a whole nother 39 items and, whatever. And I saw several different things I wanted to do. I went out there to my workshop and realized that I had stuff completed on my tables, gathered up on my tables to work on. So I brought some stuff in, and that's what I'm working on. So hopefully that helps with the design block of it all. Also go through and look at some of the things that you've created in the past. What things have you sold very well that may give you some inspiration of some different things you can create. Hey, BT Flowers, welcome in. That's it. S. Marie, have you seen the new lotions at Family Dollar? The new lotions at Family Dollar. I can almost bet you I have not chosen because I couldn't tell you the last time I went to a Family Dollar. Yeah, I really couldn't. I think the last time I went to Walmart, I took y'all with me. I haven't been to Walmart. I haven't been shopping. Like, it's been a real no spend November over here. That's not true. It has not been no spend November because I done bought a whole bunch of crap. But I have not seen the things at Family Dollar. What kind of lotion they got? I want to see. No, I'm nosy. Did you put up a short so I can go look, Charlie? Don't ask me about see that I see something and you ain't even show me what it is. I am nosy as all get out. I want to know. I posted a short. They're $3, but they're cute. Ooh, okay, thank you. While I'm talking junk, you done already did it. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Young Vern says, I have a notebook of all of you great ladies. You ladies have took me to another level. Awesome. Hey, Baskets and Beyond. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. All right, guys. Well, we kind of sort of not really have a bow. I don't know. Seems like it needs something. Maybe the bow big. It needs some more color. Is it what is it? My bow crooked? I don't know what the problem is, but here we go. We got some stuff. It's gonna go outside like that. It ain't gotta be perfect. It's just gotta be pretty. And I think it's pretty. Because you stay inside these people's stuff. Yeah, I haven't been out. I have not. I mean, the couple times I did go out, it wasn't for like basket stuff. I had to go pick up a prescription out of Walmart. I was not happy about, but while I was there, I walked around, and I can honestly tell y'all there was very little to no joy in my Walmart trip. I didn't go looking for stuff. I did check some clearance prices and check the clearance aisle and yada yada yada, but child, I was over it. I was like, I do not, one, want anything out of the store. Two, I don't want to have to take anything home and figure out where I'm going to put it. Three, I don't want anything else for me to have to build a concept on. As in, oh, here, let me buy this one item. This will be cute in the concept. So now I got to go figure out what matches with it, where I can get it from, what vessels I'm going to put it in, all the rest of that. I didn't want to do it. So I didn't add anything to my inventory. I literally got the prescription I was supposed to get and got myself up out of there. I did buy a couple other things that I had been watching reduce in price. So I did do that. But as far as just being in there shopping and scanning and all of the things, no. No, 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 no. But I will tell you, for those of you who are interested in the membership, we will be doing field trips like that on the membership. That is something that I can help you guys with, or at least show you some of the things that I'm finding and give you a little bit more in depth on how I find my items, as well as some destashing of my items. So yeah, we will discuss all of that and get a little bit more personal for the membership. So we'll get that out. I said earlier I was going to have it out by whatever day. And as you see, I have not had that out yet. But yeah, we're going to get it done. We are going to get it done. That's how I felt inside my favorite Burlington the other day. My feelings for her. I know, Chosen. I was sad. I was legitimately sad that I didn't have a real want to at least see. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll always leave and not buy stuff. You know, I've done that. I don't have any issue with that. If the price point ain't there or whatever, I'll leave. You know. But for me not to even want to look around, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. That kind of let me know that I was probably burning out, um, kind of over it, and that I have other things that I'm kind of focusing on. And I felt a little bit better about thinking about it that way. Now it's not the time for me to be buying up stuff because I'm literally trying to come out of a storage unit, you know. So I made myself feel better, but I was really shocked that I had absolutely no desire to go and scan that store for things on sale. But it happens to the best of us, I can honestly say. I don't have it often, but I do sometimes. That was another indication that my mental was probably not where I wanted it to be, because I can always find a love in shopping, even if I'm window shopping, which I rarely do. Comparison shopping, I do quite a bit of that. Uh, Luckily, I haven't had any personal shopping um, jobs to do recently, or that would have kicked it into high gear for real. But just taking it one day at a time. I'll cross those bridges as I get to them. But for right now, I got other things on my mind. Not to mention the rentals and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, you just do what you can do, honey. That's it, and that's all. But it has helped me stay out of the stores. I can tell you that. A little bit better. Lately, hold it. What is this? Oh, my pen. Lately, I've had the coin suspend, but haven't seen anything. Letting the pockets be thin, everything be on the shelf. Yes, chosen. No truer words have been spoken. Yes. Yes. When that money burning a hole in my pocket, I get out there and I have to search and like in create a deal to purchase. But let that money start getting a little funny. Baby, I'm seeing all of the things. All of the things and be wanting them. But like I told y'all before, my personal finances and my business finances are two different things. So I will not be spending my personal money on business stuff, which is kind of hard for me to say. So the business gonna have to stand on its own. It's gonna have to pay its own bills and do all of the things. So that has made me think about it a lot differently, because if I had it, I had it. But now I have to make it my business to make sure the business is purchasing its items out of its own money. Hey, bundles of blessings, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. We were just wrapping up. I invite you to go back and watch the replay. See all of the shenanigans and all of the things we discussed today. I was looking through my bundle of cardboard up here to see if I wanted to. Oh, no, this is my template. My drink carrier template. So I don't want to cut that up. Let's see what else we have in here. Those are not it. Love the Smurfette cup. Will do. Nobody talks about the money coming in and going out. Let's get into it. Yes, that would be a great video live. Yes, goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Now, I will say Never in a Million has been very transparent about, her operations and how she's doing her stuff. So if you want to get some in-depth and some understanding about how she's doing it. But yes, that is something to be talked about. Because goodness knows you don't want to get into a situation to where you're burning through your personal money and not bringing the money in. And I can talk about this because I did that from experience. That's what I've been having going on here recently. I've been purchasing and buying and doing all of the things I wanted to do because I had the money to do it. But the reality is, it's not me purchasing these things. Yes, I can make a contribution. I can make a donation for the business. But this business is supposed to be handling its own stuff, paying its own bills. It's got to pay for its own storage. It's got to pay for its own work. Like, it has to pay for its stuff. So I am doing myself a disservice pouring money into products and buying products for it if I'm not going to make sure I'm operating within the confines of the business's budget. So I had to take a step back and really look at that because, like I say, this is my money. This ain't this business money. So I had to definitely do things a little bit differently. So when I'll be talking about I haven't ordered my stuff off of here and ordered my stuff off of there. Yeah, because I ain't finna spend my money to order this crap. This business better make some money so we can order its own stuff. So since I'm the only employee over here, I gotta get busy, get the work, and sell off some stuff so I can buy some stuff that I want. You know. Same here, facts. Exactly. If I can get my life together, I'll pull up and do a live to show the caddies. Ooh, yay. All right, we'll be watching out for Chosen. Chosen, you think that'll be today? Hey, Crystal, welcome in. Crystal's unique. Basket says same here, facts. This was my first year where I was able to see the business pay itself. Those first 2 years were rough, though. Yes, goodness. Yes, 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 yes. And see, that's the, and you know, people are, it's a whole nother tangent. We'll talk about this some more. But people are always talking, not always talking about, but they talk about growing into your business or not having enough stockpile or not having enough inventory or, you know, not having the customers and not having a huge display and a big showing of items. It's really important, you guys, to grow into your business, um, to where you're able to see the growth and you can see how you're expanding. Okay, well, this year I did 10 gifts for that holiday. Well, next holiday I'm going to do 20. Next holiday I'll do 30, because within that jump from the 10 to the 20 to the 30, there are so many other things to be considered. The storage of 2 or 3 times more gifts, the physical taking them from one location to your selling location, um, housing them, you know, that's what I said, storage. But there are a lot of growing pains when you start making those types of jumps. And when you do it on a smaller scale, it helps out a lot for when you're having to do it on a larger scale. I started out huge and I got huger, or should I say, I started out big and I got bigger that next year and bigger the following year. All right, well, now we done stepped back and we were at a loss, period, point blank. Now, could I have invested more money to continue to make my gifts be as big as they were the previous years? I could have. I could have gotten all the neatest, newest gadgets and gadgets off of Amazon and made my, you know, stuff be just awesome and people just had to buy it. But the other part of it is there was no guarantee they were going to buy it. So I had to stop the bleeding. I couldn't just keep pouring money into it. I need to use what I have to make some more money to reinvest in the business going forward. So that's, I really had to take a step back and kind of look at it like that. So be thankful for your business growing at the rate that you're able to sustain it, at a rate that you're able to deal with it. If you go from usually storing 10 gifts and now this holiday you decided you're going to make 500 of them, well, yeah, you're gonna have to have somewhere to house them. You're gonna have to have, you know, multiple people to help you load and unload them. You're gonna have, you know, so it's so much different stuff. Um, so be thankful for where you are. Pay attention to how your business is growing and grow with your business. That's the plan. Okay, Chosen's going on today, y'all. So we're going to get off of here. Hey, Miss Sonia, welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know how to act now that I'm on vacation. Our store always gets bigger, but does the profit? Our stock always gets bigger, but does the profit? Very good point. Very good point. So yes, guys, that is definitely something for you guys to think about, and you know it's okay. It really is, because once again, this is my business. This is not my personal life, and so I had to make sure I was drawing the line between the two, and operating in both of them as such. You know, um, so I'm just, you know, kind of letting you know. Let me see the mug gifts, please. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sonia. This is Yardley's. You remember those little cups? I know you remember those cups. Little deodorant, little what is that? The soap, foot soap, bath body soap. I don't remember, whatever. But yeah, Epsom salt. And it's got a little green foam rose that was like a Halloween rose. And I put a little bow up to the top. And then I did the same thing with this one, except it has the Yardley soap in it. The little rose over there. So that's that one. And then I had a ow! Doggone it. About to draw blood. This Yardley's left over the green one. So I used it and just put one of the Yardley moisturizing cream cans in the front. And I hadn't bagged that one up yet. So we got those going on. I also have Smurfette. So we're going to put a pair of Smurfette socks in here. And let me make sure I ain't bleeding. Okay. I was just making sure I won't be bleeding all over product. But yeah. Cute. They're cute. No, I don't remember the cups. I don't have them. What? Miss Sonia, these were a recent sale. I don't know how recently, but yeah, they were pretty recently on sale. Maybe Green Dot, I think. They may have been Green Dot. I'm not sure. But I didn't find them until like several days after they pennied out, or after they went on clearance or on sale or whatever. It wasn't during the heat of it all. It was well after the fact. Since Sonya just got here, we got to start over as Chosen. I am not. I am not. You're welcome, Miss Sonya. Everybody have a great day. You as well, Crystal. Thank y'all for hanging out. I do appreciate you guys. You definitely lift my spirits in ways that I don't know if you guys are aware of. And that is awesome because I have talked to a couple of other people, not a lot. Y'all know I don't talk and play nicely. I don't talk and play with everybody, but I have spoken with several other people, and you guys really don't know who all has issues that they're dealing with, whether it's, life issues, whether it's medical issues, whether it's mental issues, whether it's domestic issues. There are a lot of people experiencing a lot of things in our community. So to have a group of people that we can sit around and chat with, like-minded people, people who also want to see you succeed, it's it's an awesome thing. And I am very proud to be in the community and have these experiences to share with you all. And just think, sometimes you guys may be the only person that somebody talks to in a day. And with that being said, you want to be a positive influence on them and the things that they have going on. So just making sure I move with love and compassion a little bit more. And taking other people's feelings and thoughts into consideration. So, everybody have a great day. So, yep. Because y'all don't know it, but I sit in this house a lot of days by myself. Like, by myself. And although I'm okay with that, some people may not be. So, please keep my Pooh Bear in your prayers. They're burying her cousin today. Yes. Prayers to Pooh in the death of in the services for a loved one of hers. I'm trying to think. There's somebody else. Creative Death Solutions also experienced a loss. So we want to send a prayer for her and her family. Ronnie laughing. I know what you're laughing at, Ronnie, because I say I'll be can. Although I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, it be real peoply outside sometimes, Ronnie. Like most of the time. And when I get in a space like this here, I don't be wanting to play with them people out there in the real world. So I'll come and play with my YouTube friends and family. But I don't be listening. There'd be a lot going on. Alright, so I know how I want to do you. I'm going to bring you up. I would like for you to fold in here a little bit better than you are. If I'm trying to do that. To all those in need, yes, prayers to everybody who is in need. Hey, Miss Rose, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming. We're just hanging out and just about to head off. At least I am about to head out. I was still trying to give it a go at this little mug gift because I know I was hearing you guys talk about it. Y'all wanted to see it. So I was like, well, here, let's see if we can do it. But she acting a donkey, so I don't know. And what else am I supposed to put in here besides Smurfette? Because I literally only have a salt. Only have salts. That's all I got. Like, do I give her a chapstick or something? Because ain't nobody got nothing to go in here with Smurfette on her bicycle, on her scooter. I don't know. And keep me in prayers that I played nice with my so-called family this weekend. Yes, Chosen, we will definitely keep you in prayer. Play nicely, Chosen. Play nicely. Regardless of what type of experience they try to make it, you are there for a reason. Enjoy being with your family. The awesome opportunity to come together in fellowship and create positive memories. So, everybody doesn't want to create positive memories, but you keep your eyes on the prize and enjoy your time. It'll be a blast with the fam. Exactly, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Do you have any of those hand sanitizers? Which hand sanitizers? A Smurfette one, or are you talking about a generic? I don't have Smurfette. I showed these the other day too. These are on the go wizard sprays. Um, they're room deodorizers, or excuse me, odor eliminators. They are also at Dollar General, and they're $1 for the pack. And there are multiple scents. This one is the Citrus Rush. I also have Coconut Beach. And there was another one that I had. I don't remember which one it was. But I gave it to somebody for them to try out. And we're going to go and check and see if it works for them. So, I know, right? That's why my lives be 5 seconds long. Hey, Miss Jana. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Chosen says a generic. The ones from Dollar Tree Plus, the pink kind would be cute. Okay, yep. That's true. I love y'all though. That's different. It's hard, Chosen. I know the feeling, but God, a hot cocoa pack. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I made her sock so tall, but I think she needs some height. She needs to be seen, cause that's a cute little sock. I might have should have got me a pair of these. I don't even like Smurfette, but I like that. And I'll probably do the other one the opposite way so it actually says Smurfs. Or a small pocket-sized lotion. Or a small wipe. Huh, she finna get some Yardleys. Hold on. I keep forgetting about these little Yardleys. Y'all think she can have a Yardley baby soap? A Yardley baby wipe? Oh, look at it. It's so little. Oh, it ain't gonna stay. Hmm. Crazy white. Oh, look at the little baby white. Oh. I don't know what else to do with these wipes, y'all. That's why I hadn't bought any more, because I ain't figured out a thing to do with these wipes. But I want them because they're little and baby. She falling. All right, I'm going to tape you behind back. You better sit up while these people look at you. Look at that. Those small wipes are cute. Oh, and a cute lip gloss. Yes, I do have lip gloss. Yep. Yep, that's what I do. All right. I'll post y'all some pics later. I'll post you some pics later. It actually says, yeah, these are like chin high, knee high darn now. It says Smurfs across the toe of the thing, not the toe, but across the foot part. It says Smurfs down there. Those are cute. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Y'all have a great day. I may or may not be back. Yeah, I may or may not be back. So I'll chat at y'all later. Y'all be good, or at least be good at it. Yes, the height is awesome. I know, right? I like them socks. Those are cute. I didn't get but 2 or 3 pair. I might have to go get me another. Get me a pair. Not get another pair. Get me a pair. I had a different Smurfette up here, but I lost her. I don't know where she is. She's probably up here lost in the sauce of all the crap up here on my table. She has to be, because I literally bought 3 pairs of socks in here because I got 3 mugs. Oh, here she is. Right here in my face. So this one is, oh, this one just has like multiple little Smurfettes on it. So here she is laughing. And there's some more. So these aren't as tall or as long as those are. Let's measure from heel to toe. Well, yeah, they're a little shorter, just a little bit, not much. But we'll put her in some as well. Now you need a baby lotion like Chosen. Or a small pocket size lotion. Okay. We gonna figure it out. I got a couple of things. We got the lotions, we got the chapsticks. I have like EOS or whatever, EOS. Yeah, we got some of those. I may stick in there, and they're flavored and colorful and stuff, so that may be a little something. But I may even put me on Yardley's in here somewhere or something. I don't know, to balance it out. I don't know. Y'all see, I'm still trying to make this be more than 2 items. I keep doing it. It's I got to break out of it. But anyway, I'm finna go. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace and blessings. We got 50 thumbs up. Yay. Thank y'all. I'll chat at you guys later. Peace and blessings.